Hey YouTube, it's me again. The video that I'm going to be doing today is the next video in my Crystal Dictionary series, and today I'm going to talk about rose quartz. Rose quartz is, as the name implies, a member of the quartz family, and it's also called pink quartz because it's a pale pink to rose red in color, and it's usually opaque or translucent. You're never going to find a perfectly transparent piece of rose quartz. It's usually opaque or translucent. It's associated with the planet Venus and the element of water. And I'll just go ahead and show you a couple pieces I have here. As you can see, this is some rough rose quartz. These are just rough pieces of rose quartz. And here I have two tumbled pieces, you can see. It's kind of like you can see into it a little bit. The rough pieces are a little more translucent, a little more transparent, but for the most part it's pretty opaque. You can see the color variation too, how this one's a little darker than the other ones. But yeah, these are tumbled and then these are the rough. Basically, there's one major key word to think of when dealing with rose quartz, and that is love. Love is the key word when thinking about rose quartz, and it's often called the love stone. It's a symbol of love and beauty, and as such, it's associated with any of the love goddesses who basically preside over that area, such as Aphrodite. One Greek legend actually says that Eros, or Cupid, brought rose quartz to humanity in the hopes of inspiring people to love and desire one another, because, you know, that's what he does. Bing. Another Greek legend tells the story of Aphrodite and Adonis, her lover. In this particular myth, Adonis was actually attacked by Ares, the god of war, because he was jealous of the relationship. And Ares basically appeared to Adonis in the form of a boar and started attacking him and ripping him apart. And Aphrodite went to rush to save Adonis from being attacked, but while she was running, she actually cut herself on a briar bush. So the mingled blood of Aphrodite and Adonis spilled and apparently stained some white quartz to a more pink color. So it was basically their blood that stained the stone and turned the white quartz to pink, because, you know, if you get some red on white, red plus white equals pink. But yeah, Zeus, the king of the gods, basically took pity on the lovers and brought Adonis back to life to be with Aphrodite for 6 months out of the year. So that's basically like a story where their love was kind of reconciled. So rose quartz is actually a stone of reconciliation and love as well. Rose quartz is associated with and opens the heart chakra. So, I mean, it's kind of obvious. Pink. You even think about, like, with the chakra in general, green and pink are the colors that are normally associated with the heart chakra. It's associated with universal love, so any type of love is associated with rose quartz. This can include self-love, so basically loving yourself, familial love, loving members of your family, whether it's your parents, your siblings, your children, friendship, so basically like platonic love, love amongst people who you're close to, and also romantic love, so also your significant other would be included under that category. It basically opens one to giving love to others and also receiving love. It has a lot to do with self-love and acceptance. It helps you to truly become awakened to who you are as an individual and learning to love that person. And it also really helps to let go of your, like, low self-esteem issues. Because I know with some people, it's not necessarily that they don't want love in their life. It's not necessarily that they aren't looking for love and aren't hoping for love. It's that they don't even really think that they deserve to be loved by other people. They have this feeling that they just aren't worth as much as what they really are, and it's kind of sad that people have a problem learning to accept who they are as a person, because you can never truly love another person until you first learn to love and accept yourself. So it's almost like a chain reaction. If you learn to love yourself as an individual, you know who you are, you learn who that person is, you love that person, then other people can begin to love that person as well. If you don't know who you are and you don't love who you are, how is anyone else going to be able to love you? You don't even truly know who that person is. And a lot of time people who don't love themselves are really down on themselves, and they usually have a really negative attitude. And if you think about how that basically displays to other people aren't going to want to be surrounded by people who are negative all the time. It's almost like a self-fulfilling prophecy. You think that you don't deserve to be loved, so you have a negative attitude, and then people don't want to love you. So rose quartz is very good for helping to boost up the love and acceptance of yourself, which is a really important thing. I think that's definitely beneficial to everyone, because everyone has slightly low self-esteem. I don't think anyone is arrogant enough to think that they're hot shit or whatever. Nah, it's bad to be that confident. I mean, it's good to have a healthy level of confidence. Like, I like who I am as a person. I think I'm a pretty good person, but I'm not, like, thinking I'm hot shit or whatever, because I'm not. But, that's basically just, rose quartz is very helpful for aiding one in loving who they are. It's also good for learning how to tolerate other people. It's good for learning tolerance and kind of just letting things roll off your back. It helps you to let go of anger and learn to love even those who have wronged you in the past. So if you think about when you're in a situation where someone has really, kind of pissed you off or done something to slight you, how hard it is to just let go of that anger and let go of the fact that, oh, this person's a piece of crap, they hit my car, or this person, betrayed me in some way, or this person did whatever. It's really hard for people to let go of their anger long enough to forgive, but just being open to other people kind of opens your mind a little bit to the fact that, everyone is a human being, and everyone is worthy of love. There's no one on this planet who is not worthy of being loved by someone. So, I mean, if you love yourself, and if you love others and give them the benefit of the doubt, because, I mean, you don't necessarily know the situation of everyone's life. You don't know every detail that's gone through there. You don't know if someone had to face some hardships. There's some extraneous factors as to why they acted a certain way to you or did a certain thing to you. Does it excuse it? No, but it just kind of gives you a broader sense of understanding. Rose quartz basically helps you to let go of that anger, kind of just step back and analyze the situation in a calm fashion and come back to it and, just kind of forgive and just let it slide. It doesn't let that negativity bottle up inside of you and just build and build and build and build. Because, I think we all know that when anger builds up inside of you and bottles up, it's not a good thing, because eventually one day it's going to come out. Rose quartz can also be used to protect women during pregnancy and childbirth, and also to relieve menstrual symptoms. So basically anything to do with women's biological processes. I mean, if you think of all of the, it's associated with the element water, it's associated with Venus, it's associated with, love. It's a very feminine stone. Not to say that it's not good for men as well, because, I mean, think about it, people have to have that balance, but it's very good for women in particular. Magically, rose quartz is primarily used to attract love to one's life, and like I said before, it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic love. It's a good stone for reconciliation, maybe reconciling a relationship or a friendship, protecting your family, protecting your friends, anything to do with those close bonds in your life, rose quartz is good for. So in the magical realm, that's the type of thing that you would want to stick to. Any spells dealing with love. I don't know if I'll do another one today, maybe, possibly, but I hope you like this one, and blessed be.